Hey everybody, how's it going? Hope everybody's doing good. Just kind of want to make this little video and kind of talk to you about something that's happened in my area very recently in the past week. But I did get another package in from Academy Sports today. It wasn't worth showing though. It only had one little old box of Tula 62 grain hollow point in it. This one did come from their warehouse in Texas. A little interesting though, I guess. It's how inconsistent the hollow point tip is. Some are kind of big, some are really small. Some are kind of bent. Just a little weird there. But anyway, I on my way home from work yesterday, I stopped by a range. It's not my gun club, but it's a indoor range that I go to from time to time. You know, I have some friends that work there, a lot of good people there. And I just stopped by, say hey, see what was going on. And a few days ago, there was a range in our area that had caught on fire. It was a gun store that had like an indoor range in it. And it had caught on fire. And they were barely able to get all the guns out in time. And they said that they think somebody was using was using the wrong type of ammunition. Well, after, like I said, I stopped by indoor range I go to, and I was just talking to them, and he said that the day before that they actually had two people who were, on the range shooting, and their gun literally blew up. Two different people. And what had happened was what they think was going on from, they talked to both people whose gun had blew up, and thank God nobody was hurt. But this is what happened, and they're reviewing the cameras and trying to figure out who done it. Somebody came in there, shooting and everything, and they kind of scattered some bullets on the ground. And I'm guessing, these were his remanufactured bullets. Well, it was like 223 or 556 ammo that he had scattered on the ground. And it was pistol powder, though, because there was a few extra rounds still that was in the guy. The first guy whose gun blew up, he picked up two of them, and he put them in his gun and tried to shoot them. And it turns out that they had like pistol powder in them, and they had way too much powder in them. And the guy intentionally made these bullets to leave on the ground at the range, hoping somebody would pick them up and shoot them. So, and they're thinking too, when I was talking to him yesterday, that the Barnett's Guns, that was the name of the store that at the gun range that burnt down. They're thinking the same thing happened at that range as well, and that's how it caught on fire or whatever. It's a little scary, because I'll admit I'm guilty of it. I've been to the range probably more than a few times, and I found a round or two on the ground, and I picked it up, looked at it, looked good, and shot it off. But I'm not going to do that anymore. So I mean, be cautious of that. And the rounds that he said they had one round left that they were able to inspect, and it did not look reloaded. It looked factory brand new. It looked really good. And it just, it had pistol powder and way too much of it. Like, there was so much powder in the case, they said that they were surprised he was able to get the bullet crimped in good. But, I mean, that's kind of scary, in a way, like, who would do that? I mean, that just blows my mind. And if the guy did hit the range that burnt down, and then he hit this other range, he's probably hitting every range in this area and doing that. I mean, I don't know. I don't even know who would think of something like that or even do something, scary, because I'll admit I have picked up, rounds that I found on the ground, and I have shot them off. But I'm not going to do that no more. So, next time you go to the range and you find a bullet or something, think about that. Is it worth it? You know? So, I mean, just kind of wanted to tell that story a little bit so people can kind of be cautious. The guns that blew up was a Keltec PLR 16 and just an AR 15. I'm not sure what brand AR 15 it was. So, I mean, they're reviewing the footage though. They're reviewing the footage, and they're trying to figure out who it was that scattered those bullets. I mean, I'm not sure exactly how many bullets were scattered. If anybody else may have picked a few up but didn't shoot them that day and brought them home. So I mean, it's untelling. Hopefully they can catch who done it. So it's kind of wanted to make the little video and tell you all that story. But hope everybody has a good day, and please subscribe.